Hi, this is a GMAT question from gmatquestions.org. Let's read the question. In 2000, the market value of a certain house was 4/3 of the original purchase price. In 2005, its market value was 3/2 of the original purchase price. By what percent did the market value of the house increase from 2000 to 2005? So, as you can see, we are dealing with a percentage increase. And it's good to know the formula that gives you the value of a percentage increase. Let me remind you that when you have a percentage increase from one date to another, this is just going to give you, the formula is equal to the final value, the final value in the later date, if you want, minus the original value divided by the original value and time 100. Okay, don't forget to times 100 here. It's important at the end. Okay, so this is the formula we're going to use, to solve this question. It is a pretty simple question, and we just need to make sure we deal with it, as fast as we can. So, what we're going to do here and say that we have 2000 and we have 2005. Okay, now if we call P as a purchase price, of the house, we can say that the market value, if you want, let's call it V, is gonna equal to 4/3 of P in 2000. And then in 2005, it's gonna be equal to 3/2 of P. Okay? Using this formula, we can say that the percentage increase you're looking for is going to be equal to the final value, which is 3/2 of P in 2005, minus 4/3 of P divided by 4/3 of P times 100. Okay? Now, in order to speed up the solving process, we can choose here a value for P. Actually, as you know, we could really simplify P mathematically. We could get rid of P, but we're going to be left with fractions here, and we're going to have to put them in the same denominator and the like. And I think that it can slow down the whole process. So I believe here it's a good idea to choose an appropriate value for P. Okay? So pick a value for P. And it really doesn't matter, because here we're dealing with a percentage increase. P can be anything. It could be 1, 100, 1,000, 100,000. It wouldn't make a difference on the actual result. Okay, I hope you understand that, because actually P does simplify here. So it doesn't really matter what the value of P is. But again, we're going to choose a value for P here because we want to speed up the solving process. Okay? So the value for P we should choose here would be the common denominator of 2 and 3. You see 2 here and you see 3 here. The common denominator we can think of is 6. Now, a house doesn't cost $6, but it really doesn't matter. A house, is pretty expensive. But even if you put $6, just for the sake of solving this quickly, we should be able to find the answer. Okay? So I'm going to say that P equal $6. Okay, just 6. Let's say 6. And then this gives us that the percentage increase going to be equal to 3/2 of 6 minus 4/3 of 6 divided by 4/3 of 6 times 100. For now, I'm going to leave the 100. At the end, I'll just put the 100, okay? Great. So, this percentage increase equal, let's just put it here, equal. As you can see, 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 3 times 3 is 9. You can put 9 here. Minus 6 over 3 here is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Minus 8 divided by 8. Okay? Again, I'm going to put the 100 at the end. So we're going to continue here on the right side. The percentage increase is, let me write down again, 9 minus 8 over 8. Okay, which is equal to 1 over 8. Now, I highly recommend you know your fractions. There are many typical fractions like 1/4, 1/2, 1/3, 1/5, 2/5, 3/5. I highly recommend you memorize those. It's not very difficult to do because they can really come handy, on the GMAT. Now, 1/8 happen to be 12.5. It's just 1/4 divided by 2. 1/4 is 25%. 1/8 is half of that, which is 12.5%. Okay, but actually what we should be doing is this times 100, really. And again, as I say, 1/8 is 0.125 times 100. So just understand that this is going to give you 12.5%. Okay? And that is our answer. So it wasn't that difficult. It's just, what was important here is to know the formula for percentage increase, and also apply this trick where you choose P, you choose an appropriate value for P in order to speed up the solving process. Okay? So the answer here, the correct answer, as you can see, the correct answer is D. Let's write that down. D is the correct answer. Okay, great. I hope you learned something from this question, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Hi, this is a GMAT question from gmatquestions.org. Let's read the question. In 2007, the book value of a certain truck was 3/4 of the original purchase price. In 2010, its book value was 1/2 of the original purchase price. By what percent did the book value of the truck decrease from 2007 to 2010? Okay, here we have now a percentage decrease because we went from 3/4 to 1/4. To 1/2, which is a smaller number. Okay. In the previous question, we had a percentage increase. Now let me give you the formula for a percentage decrease. Okay. So we're gonna write original first minus final over original. Now again, times 100. You still have to have the 100 there. Notice that the difference between the percentage decrease and the percentage increase is merely the numerator. In the percentage increase, we had final minus original over original. But for the percentage decrease, in order to have a positive number here, because you have positive percentages, we need to switch, the final and the original values. So now we have original minus final over original. Okay, so take note of that. Okay, let's go to work now. We have 2007 and we have 2010. So if V is the value of the purchase price, the book value, if V is a big value, and P, as I said earlier, is the purchase price, okay, all you have to do here is say that V should be equal to 3/4 of P in 2007 and 1/2 of P in 2010. If you follow what I did in the previous question, the percentage decrease is equal to the original. What is the original here? 3/4 of P minus 1/2 of P divided by 3/4 of P times 100. Now, we need to pick an appropriate value for P here. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that we're going to choose P to speed up the solving process. We don't want to waste too much time with fractions here. So any P will do, because P going to simplify anyway. If you watch the previous question, I told you that P will be simplified. So we can choose any P. So obviously here we want to choose P equal a multiple of 4 and 2. And so we can choose P equal 4, P equal 8, 12, and so on. So 4 would do. So let's just choose P. Let me erase this. Sorry. Okay. P equal 4. And then we have 3/4 of 4 minus 1/2 of 4 divided by 3/4 of 4. Okay, so clearly the percentage decrease gonna be, what is 3/4 of 4? 4 divided is 3 here. This is a 2 over 3. Let's continue here on the right side. So percentage decrease, again, let me write it down so it's clear. Going to be equal to 3 minus 2 over 3, which is equal to 1/3. Now 1/3 here is a fraction. I didn't put the 100 here. As you see, I removed the 100. I just didn't have much place here. So that's why I don't have to worry about the 100 until the end. And anyway, we do know 1/3 what it is in terms of percentage. As I said before, make sure you know your fractions, the typical fractions. Okay? And here it's clear that the percentage decrease 1/3 is 33 and 1/3%. Okay, as you see here, sometimes I write it as a fraction or as a percentage. At the end of the day, we need a percentage. So 1/3 corresponds to 33 and 1/3%. Okay, and that's it. So let's write down the correct answer is C. I always write my answers in green. So C is the correct answer. Okay, wasn't that bad? Okay, great. Thank you for watching. This is a GMAT question from gmatquestions.org, and see you in the next video.